Hi. I remember my first public speaking incident. So, until then, all my speeches were only at schools, churches, colleges, which I might not call it as public. Of course, I was called as a speaker in my locality though. So, one day I was called as a speaker. I was invited to give a speech at a university. So, that was going to be with the audience whom I have never met before. So, I might call this as a public event. Interestingly, the topic for my first ever public speaking event was public speaking techniques, like how to give an effective speech. So I had prepared my speech a week before the event and I had my cue cards ready. So those days I used to use my cue cards to help me remind the points to speak while on stage. So I went to the event. The event started. They introduced me on stage. I grabbed my cue cards and I went near to the stage. Unfortunately, I tripped off while before entering the stage. I did not fall, but the cards which I had in my hand flew everywhere. Some people sitting nearby helped me to pick the cards. I was already embarrassed on tripping off, so I managed to put up a broad smile on my face and I went on the stage. I looked at my cue cards. I have the mic in front of me. I look at it and I realize I haven't numbered my cue cards. So the person who helped me to pick the cards when I tripped off has mixed up the cards while picking up. The card in front of me shows tips to end the speech with a bang. It already showed the conclusion. I didn't know what to do. I looked at my audience and I started my own speech. The first lesson I gave was number the cue cards, always. Second lesson, rehearse the speech so you won't need cue cards at the first instance. So I continued the speech and went on with my own instant lessons and with the points I remembered from the speech I had prepared earlier. It went so good. In fact, there was a big ovation at the end of the event. People took my number to get trained in public speaking, and a lot of things happened after that. But I always remember that I learned public speaking only by speaking in public myself. After that, I have done several such events. A lot of times I have narrated this incident during my speeches later. Another memorable speech was when I had to deliver a speech on marketing during my travel to Japan. So it was a business travel. It was a group of Japanese men who understood English as well. So, seeing my opportunity to show off my linguistic skills, I asked my host how to pronounce the words ladies and gentlemen in Japanese language. I couldn't make him understand, so I pointed out the restrooms that were nearby. I showed the man and women the signs in the toilet, so I asked him how to pronounce this, and he helped me with the words. So then I began the speech. I went on stage, I started speaking. I said, "Good morning, ladies and gentlemen," in Japanese. And this got quite a good reaction from the audience. I was very pleased. I was very happy on seeing the reaction. Then I delivered a killer 20 minutes of marketing wisdom. And then I sat down for a generous applause. I was quite impressed on myself. But after the event, the host came to me and asked, but Shylu, the speech was so good. It was very fantastic. It was nice. But why did you start the speech by saying, good morning, toilets and urinals? If you don't understand, you need to go back and check what happened. You need to rewind the video and check what happened.